It's a really interesting organization that I've been involved with for about 6 years, and it matters because it's great at building the bridge between communities and universities, students, faculty, professionals, political folks, industry, and it matters because it's an opportunity to share best practices from around the country with each other, and that's just amazing. In my own professional work, it helps me with my research. It helps me with my executive coaching when I'm working with executives. There may be an opportunity for them to help their businesses grow by working more closely with the university. If I'm building bridges, sometimes it's nice to know who's at each end of the bridge so I can point them in the direction where they need to go, both of them, whether it's industry or university or political folks.
This is the summit where really we have the national conversation on what higher ed does to address economic development, which is an interesting relationship to have in an innovative town like Santa Fe, New Mexico. So we're here because we really want to be a part of that discussion. Higher education has a unique role in economic development, and it's one of those elements that we often don't reflect on or think about in having a prepared workforce, in the research that comes out of out of higher education. The research in itself is something that, without getting the training, without getting the workforce, higher ed has an integral relationship there. And why do I keep coming back? Because it's a national base of people who get involved in this conversation. When we have membership that brings their best practices to the table, we all benefit. We all learn from each other, and we get to see the innovation and practices that are happening all over the country.
There's a number of universities throughout the country that are engaging in economic development, and they all do it differently, but there are some similarities. And what this UEDA provides is a platform for them to see best practices in other universities, network with other universities, and come away with better programs for their particular university and region. It's like economic development, it's not a science, it's an art. And so when you deal with economic development, you deal with all the tools of economic development and how it fits within your particular community or region. And the same thing goes with universities. So when you're putting together your program at your particular university, you're looking at your region and what your region needs, and you're contacting and connecting with your regions and making for a better economy is the whole purpose of it. Well, one of the things I want to do is increase membership. We're right now at 166. I'd like to see us at least 230 by this time next year. I think we can do that. I want to really reach out to some of the universities that have not been a part of this previously. I want to reach out to the community colleges because they play a big role in this whole sector articulation of economic development, and they need to be at the table. They need to be at the summit. So, and we need to reach out to some of our minority institutions. We need to have more diversity in UEDA, and I not only welcome it, I encourage it, and we're going to do what we can to make that more welcoming.